computer. Am I recording? Yes? Is the thing
Yes.
going? Okay, fine.
Yes, you're recording.
Good. And then share screen. Okay, good. Welcome, everyone. And my name is Coach Smile. I'm from Jamaica. Don't hold that against me. I'm Americanized. And so I am a brand ambassador with a new company called Angeli Global Adventure.
Coach, you're muted.
Yourself.
You're muted, Coach.
Coach, unmute yourself.
Okay, fine. Thank you. You're doing a great job.
Too great. Sorry.
My name is Coach Smile, and it's a distinct pleasure to be with you today. I'm a brand ambassador for a brand new company that will be going global. We're in a pre-launch. It's called Angeli Global. And I have been involved with 7 companies that I have done or become $1 million producer. But it's the first time I'm with a new company that's starting from the beginning. And it's when you start from the beginning, there are pluses and then there are minuses. The pluses is that you've got a great opportunity. The minus is that you're going to get some arrows in the back. But it's the first time I'm here starting off brand new, fresh again. And so what is so exciting about this is it's an opportunity for these days, for these times. Gotta give greetings and thanks to Rajiv. He's the CEO of the company. He has put together a fabulous new team headed by Marvin and Brad and Nancy, and along too with Brianna. And I'd like you to keep special prayers for Brianna, for her family. She has been a heck of a person that has stayed with us, and she does an unbelievable job behind the scenes. But this new team have got years, over 100 years of experience in direct sales, marketing, and management. Marvin has been involved with billion-dollar operations, and reflecting back over the last 4 or 5 months that he's been with Angeli, I can see the difference. I can see the difference. And so big shout out to the entire management team. This morning, our mission, first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you that are here today, because you're here at the beginning. When I started way back, 1969, 1970, I took a team of 12 people, and out of 12 people, with our hearts and minds together, we created $2 to $3.5 million a month coming out of one office. Last night, I felt that excitement. I felt that feeling. And last night, we had 3 people. I had Miss Alice, I had Miss Elaine, and Miss Mary. But boy, did I have a great Friday night. Absolutely. The excitement, the knowledge. But guess what? We could have had 100 or 1,000 people, because all we would have done is divide them up into 4 Zooms. And so it is, and this will be. We can get to 250,000 to 1 million people based on the different industries that we are in. And so our mission today, and you're going to be hearing from Miss Alice Dorsey. I'm going to let her give you her Dun & Bradstreet. You're going to be hearing from Miss Elaine Short, and she has added something new to her name. I got to say, renowned author. No, I got, yeah. If we don't brag on our own, who will? And Miss Mary Collier. And I tell you, Barbara, thank you for bringing Mary Collier in my life. I've never had so much fun. But her commitment, her seriousness, her dedication is an example. And I'm going to see if I can get Miss Lambert to give us a word of encouragement, because she's the first person that actually went out and did the telephone script, and it was unbelievable. I'm still learning my words, but then that's a C student for you. And so my mission today, my assignment today, our assignment is 3. First of all, to turn you into a decision scientist. So write that down. I want you to become a decision scientist. And why you want to become a decision scientist is because last week, Elaine Short went through unbelievable tactics that can take you every 12 weeks. So while most people are working on a 12-month year, you're working on a 12-week year, and what she brought it out was tactics. So you're going to see 7 new tactics that can take you from 0 to hero. Also, my other mission, our mission, is to get you out of your comfort zone. There is no growth in your comfort zone. Repeat that. There is no growth in your comfort zone. And I'm great at that, because what I was doing last week, last month, last year is nothing to what I'm doing today. Absolutely nothing. But I had to get out of my comfort zone. So some of us are retired and we go, oh, I can't do that. I'm tired. I take note of Dr. Virgil Beasley. He's there talking to prospects, and Virgil's got his little walker. Doesn't make any difference. We were at the office at the water factory, and we put on some music and we started dancing. Dr. Beasley got up, and what was he doing, Alice?
Strutting his stuff, doing his thing.
Strutting his stuff. It's life. It's life. He is so excited about his next birthday party. I'm going, oh my word. He's telling me he's invited this person and that person, and they're bringing this person and that person, blah, 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 blah. That's it. We got to learn to get out of our comfort zone. There's no growth in our comfort zone. And then the third thing that I hope you will take away from this is your future, my future, is in your hands. Your future is in your hands. And by following these tactics, you will see. Now, coming out of a comfort zone, this is brand new. Again, we just recorded this. And so this is the ambrosia that just came out. And so this is a reel. It's 55 seconds. So the same reel I have is the same reel now that you have. So you can start posting ambrosia on your Facebook. You can start using it on your LinkedIn. You can start using it on any social platform that you choose. There's no growth in your comfort zone. But I tell you what, just follow the follower, follow the leader. Because what I've prepared for myself, I've prepared for you and your team. But imagine having 1,000 people that you're working with, your support team. 5 years ago, I would have said your downline. Today, it's your support team. But forget 1,000, do like what Alice told me yesterday, 2. And that 2 stood for 2,000 people posting. Alice saying, will you please leave me alone, as she talks to Elaine, and she's on silent, so I can't hear, but I see what's in your mind.
Ready to take your wellness to the next level? Look no further than ambrosia. Ambrosia is packed with powerful herbs, spices, minerals, and vitamin C to support your body and nourish your senses. Start your day right with ambrosia gummies. Simply take them in the morning before breakfast for an energizing boost. From antioxidant-rich unlocking to stress-relieving ashwagandha, ambrosia's unique blend of ingredients will make you feel amazing. Ambrosia supports your immune system, promotes healthy aging, and enhances overall wellness. It's time to unleash your full potential. Join the wellness revolution and experience the wonders of ambrosia. For more info, get back to the person who shared this to you and start your journey to a healthier you today. Ambrosia, your key to a vibrant and nourished life.
So this says, get back to the person who shared this. So they're getting back to who? They're getting back to you. So picture having 2,000 of your brand ambassadors hosting that. What would happen? Incredible, incredible. No longer do we have to wait for the company to produce something. We can do our own because we're prepared to go the extra mile. And talking about somebody that has definitely gone the extra mile and continue to go the extra mile. Okay, I'd like to present and represent to others Miss Elaine Short.
You supposed to be presenting Ms. Alice?
I am, but I just want you to say something about notice. You're my noted author.
Oh, I am his noted author, and the title of my book is The Story of an Average Person, because everyone has a story. And it's about promoting self-esteem. Because if I can make it, you can make it. And I really want y'all to read it. It's easy reading. You can read it in one day, 2 at the most. And pass it on to those who might need self-esteem, help, encouragement, and so forth. So the website, I'll type it in the chat.
Fine.
The website, so that people can check it out. But thank you for that, Coach. Thank you for that.
No, thank you, because that's what this community is about. It's about promoting each other. If you don't even read the book, you can buy the book and donate it, give it away to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Teenagers.
I'm going to be one of your first ones, young lady.
Okay.
So, Alice, thank you. I know that 3 to 8, but I had to do this. And without any further to do, Alice, why don't you just come in and share what you want to share? We have got new people on, so please just give your Dun and Bradstreet, and if you've used any of the products, obviously, I'm joking. Share what you feel about the company too. So take it from here.
Grace and Peace Champions. I'm Alice Dorsey, for those of you who don't know. I had my career was in, what happened?
Nothing. I'm just having you talk.
My career was in the financial services industry for about 30 years or so. And I always loved helping people. That's my MO, modus operandi. And this company attracted me because we are helping people getting healthier, making extra money, and so forth. But the products, at one point, I was using every single one of them. Right now, I do the Theramelt, the Tranquility, the Renew. I just got my sample Ambrosia, loving that. What else do I do in the mornings? Practically everything. I'm missing some, but I know I'm using everything. Have to order more patches and K-tape. I love those as well. But the thing that I love mostly was I was diagnosed with carpal tunnel potential carpal tunnel, beginning phase of carpal tunnel, she said. So she told me to get some vitamin B6. So I was in the store saying, wow, all these products that we have, I'm sure one of them has B6 in it. So I came back and I read Tranquility, and boy, does it have it. So I take the Tranquility, daily, and it helps. I was wearing a brace on my hand, and, I do that most times, but the Tranquility really, really helped with the B6 in it. So like I said, the other things, the Theramelt I use before I get out of the bed, and I take all of them practically. But loving this company, love where it's going. Thank God for Rajiv, his vision, being the visionary of the company. And as Coach said, the other 3 people that he's brought in recently has changed the spectrum of where Anjali wants to go right now.
Thank you. If you're wondering what I'm drinking, Chris Johnson taught me how to get ginger. So you get ginger, you put it in the thing, and you break it up, you boil it, and then, oh, come on, Michael, what you laughing about, man? This is good stuff. This is good stuff. At least Chris swears by it, and now I'm doing it. Okay, darling, good to see you.
Consider the thing. Go ahead, Alice. Okay, going the extra mile, help others and reap the rewards. Going the extra mile means doing more than what's expected. It's going over and above what the normal person, the average person would do. When you help others, something amazing happens. Imagine planting a seed of kindness and helpfulness. That seed will multiply itself and come back to you in a big way. I remember one time I was coming into my garage when I lived in the apartment before God blessed me with this house. And someone was out there needing help with their tire. And I went upstairs and I said to my son, go downstairs and help them. Why, Mom? Why? First of all, because I said so. Secondly, it's because I'm out there driving all over New York, New Jersey, everywhere. And you never know what's going to happen to your mother. So you go out there and you help them. He went begrudgingly, but he went. And thank God nothing ever happened to me like that. But you just have to exert yourself, help others in their time of help. And another story, like when I'm out and about and people are out there begging, and I'll say one time I said to the man, "Are you hungry?" He said, "Yes." So I says, "Wait a minute, I went to McDonald's and got him something." So you help others, and then what you need will manifest itself as well. And along with the company, help others, tell them about what we have here, and along with that, you'll get whatever you need. It gets compounded on top of compound interest. So let's put your mind to work, assess the abilities and energy, your abilities and energy. Think about who could use your help and how you can help them. You don't need money all the time. It's just the ingenuity and your strong desire to be genuine service. Ingenuity, Coach, I have a confession. When you asked for somebody to define ingenuity yesterday, I quickly asked Siri on my phone. So that's how I knew it meant to be clever, original, or innovative. Helping others solve their problems can help you solve your own. What you reap is what you sow, in other words. Remember, the most successful people serve the greatest number of people. Next. Okay, you have to believe in the power of your mind. Mind is a powerful thing. Whatever you can imagine and believe, you will achieve it. What you tell your mind, that's what you'll be, what you'll get. So let's dream big and set your goals high. Remember, with every promise, every goal you set, there are going to be threats that are coming. For every opportunity, it's going to be an opposition. With every opposition comes an opportunity as well. It's not about how much you get paid, it's about how much you give. Start by helping someone today. Be creative, there goes that ingenuity again. Be kind and be helpful. Your efforts will multiply and bring back overwhelming abundance. You have the power to make a difference in the world. So let's go out and make the world a better place together. Superheroes always have a mission, just like you can have one too. It's like having a treasure map to guide you. And I looked up superhero, and that means a superhero goes beyond what an ordinary person would do in order to help the world become a better place. I have another quick story about the treasure map that guides you. Me and my ex-husband in the late 70s used to take road trips. I loved having the map in my lap, telling him where to go, where to turn, what to do. So that's what the superheroes do. You have your mission. Your mission tells you, guides you what to do and where to go, when to turn, when not to turn. Decide what you want to achieve. Like becoming the best student or helping others in need. Write it down. Pastor Chris comes to mind. Write it down. Habakkuk. Write it down and keep it as your special mission. Read it in the mornings, read it at night. Your mission will help you stay focused and strong, even when things get tough. So let's set those goals and become the superheroes you were meant to be. Superheroes have something special. They believe in their own superpowers. You have superpowers too. And it's important to believe in yourself first and foremost. Get empowered with Anjali's NutraBeta product line. We've created bite-sized videos explaining all you need to know about our particular features and benefits. Simply share these links and let our products speak for themselves. It's like push and play. That's it. That's all you need to do. Let's amplify our reach and leverage the success together. Trust in your abilities and know that you have what it takes to succeed. God has given us all skills, talents, and abilities. It's up to us to use it or lose it. Believe in yourself and like a true superhero.
Let me jump in here, Alice, because yesterday, I don't know how many of you got these. This is an iPhone. And the only reason why I got the iPhone is because Contessa went out and bought the iPhone, and I figured if she can get an iPhone and use it, I sure can. So she pushed my challenge button. But what I did was I went to the website, and I've got under my notes section in my iPhone all the videos, so that I got the video. If I want, I can send you a video right now. I could then, and then under it, I've got my website. So I'm sending you the video. So I got like 15 videos in my phone. And so why it's in my notes section, and those of you that got Android, just get a teenager, all right, to do it. But this way, once I get a prospect, I can meet you in the street or anywhere, and I can just go to my phone and send you any of the appropriate videos right away. And the longest is 3 minutes and about 45 seconds. And then I downloaded my my reels, and so I can send you a reel. A reel, as you know, is under 60 seconds. And so it's just, everybody has one of these. And so I can take a college student. That's why I did it this way. I'm going to show college students can stay from their dormitory and not go flip anybody's hamburgers or flip anything you don't choose to flip. But you can start flipping yourself to the bank. And they know how to operate social media far than I do. So remember what I said? We're encouraging you to become decision scientists. We're encouraging you to grow out of your comfort zone. Hopefully you're seeing where we're going, because definitely, based on what Rajiv, Marvin, and Brad put together, our future is in our hands. And a lot of you here got strong bases. You've got, you know, people that are in fraternities. You know, people that are in sororities. You know, people that are in different community activities. You know, people that are in different organizations. It's about reaching out, because everyone has one of these. Third world. Jamaica could not exist if there wasn't a phone. Definitely WhatsApp. Because we sure definitely know how to beg money. Okay.
Make up your mind and take action. Unleash your inner superhero. Take action and save the day. Superheroes just don't sit around waiting for things to happen. They take action and save the day. You have the incredible talents and abilities, just like a superhero. Use them to make a difference in the world. Remember, every superhero's journey starts with a single step. The old question is, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Take that step towards your dreams and make them come true. So, put on your superhero cape, believe in yourself, take action. You have the power to make a positive impact on the world. Go forth and save the day. Superheroes like Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Alice is on the way. You got to tell yourself that every day.
All
That's your
right.
superhero with my cape and everything.
You combine Mighty Alice, Mighty Jennifer, Mighty Gloria, Mighty Dr. Beasley with the new tactics that we're talking about. But with technology, social media, we all can become our own superhero and unleash the superhero that's inside all of us.
Okay, in conclusion, remember you have the power to be a superhero in your own life. Setting your goals, believe in yourself, taking action, and achieve anything. So let's make up your mind, first of all. Secondly, set your goals. Thirdly, believe in yourself. And last but not least, take action. Together, we can unleash our inner superheroes and make the world a better place. You're already a superhero just by showing up and being here and training today, every morning, on Tuesday, Thursday nights. So let's go out there and show the world your amazing power. And don't give up. Don't give up, because if you do, your friends, your family, your relatives, they won't know about these products. If you make those phone calls, just be consistent in making those phone calls. If you posting on Facebook, post it daily. If you don't get a response, so what? Do it again the next day. But if you get a no when you make those phone calls, don't fret, don't get discouraged. That no is one person closer to getting that yes. And I want to talk about those goals which you set. They have to be SMART goals. They have to be specific. They have to be measurable. They have to be achievable. They have to be relevant, and they have to be time bounded. So just don't say like, someday I want to lose weight. And you're not specific in anything. I want to lose 20 pounds in 6 months. You have to be specific with your goal. I want to make $1,000 per month in 6 months. Be specific. I'm going to make 15 phone calls a day. I'm going to post twice a day. Just be specific in what you're going to do. And we are champions. We're called the champions. This is called Champions University. And a champion is someone who's victorious in any challenge or anything that we face. So remember, we are the champions, and just go out and show ourselves that we can be that superhero champion that's embedded in all of us.
Wow. That's so awesome, Alice. That was really awesome. Thank you for that. 7 powerful tactics to revolutionize your life and ignite unprecedented growth in your Angelique business legacy. Tactics refer to the specific action or step taken to achieve a certain objective or goal, often within a particular time frame. Think of them as the game plan used in any scenario to gain strategic advantage. Okay? Now, the tactic, that's your tactic.
Wait a minute. I gotta jump in here. Would you please? We got new people. Roxanne, I want to welcome you. Miss Gloria,
Oh,
welcome you. But
I'm sorry.
I want this superstar to let you know who she is.
I'm so sorry. Forgive me. My name is Elaine Short. And I am a renowned author now. So I'm an author. We were talking about that earlier. I've been in the early childhood educational field for over 37 years. I was a director of a daycare for 34 years, consultant for 3 years after that. I'm the former president of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, of the Far Rockaway branch. Also, I'm a deacon and trustee of my church, and I relocated from Queens to Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm the first woman deacon at the church that I'm in now. So, we still opening doors. Don't ever give up on yourself. And Alice just got finished talking about believing in yourself. Okay, so you have a little something. And I thank all of y'all. And when I get finished, I'm gonna type in my website for the book as soon as I get finished talking.
Elaine didn't tell you about this, but she's been, she's gonna have a street named for her out here in Far Rockaway. So, woo-hoo.
Yes, thank you. I don't have to wait till I pass away. They're gonna give me my flowers now while I'm still here. So I thank you for that. Okay, so now I was talking about the 7 tactics. So the first one is dealing with personal direct contact. We meet people every day. Why not talk to them about their limits, our limitless performance stack? How many people could you or do you speak to in a day? There used to be a thing that we would do called the elevator speech. Now I'm letting you know how old we are. But that's when you talk about the products in less than a minute. You give vital, important information on the products. Don't be afraid to speak. Alice just got finished talking to us about being that superhero. Okay, so you can be your own superhero. Talk to people, because some of the people really want to hear what you have to say. Referrals. Aim to acquire a minimum of 10 referrals from each guest or customer, irrespective of sales. Indeed, secure at least 5 referrals. It's pivoted to in this area of universal cell phone ownership. If you're committed to advancing your business, harnessing your power of references should not be an option, but an imperative strategic goal. Okay, we're talking back with the tactics. All right, so referrals are important to us, because that when you have that strategic goal, that tactic helps you to reach your goal. So now referrals, as I was saying, is extremely important, because we get the excuse, oh, I don't have any money. Okay, fine. I understand that, but can you give me at least 5 people who can really benefit from the things that I was just talking with you about? Can you give me their name so I can reach out, so I can help them? Okay, so I threw in the words so that I can help them. So you gotta go on with those referrals. Flyers, postcards, business cards, buttons. Money, metal, business cards. A metal business card? Can you imagine having a metal business card? We use bright colors on our business cards. We have these little catchy phrases and whatnot, because we want to get that person attention. But can you imagine if I was to give someone a metal business card, the impression that I would be making on that person? A metal business card stands out, and it leaves a strong impression on the recipient. The unique texture, the weight, and durability of the metal card makes them hard to ignore. It's increasing the likelihood that they will share and remember, about potential customers. They reflect high value. A custom metal business card is a premium product that reflects a high level of value and professionalism. Having a metal business card, sets you apart from your competitors. And it sets a message that you are serious about your brand and business. They can increase brand recognition. When a custom metal business card is handed to a client or prospective client, they will likely feel more inclined to show it off and to share it with others. Because I know I would. I'll right away, Alice, you see this card? There's a metal card. Mary, look at this card I got. I'm telling them so much about the card. Mary might say, well, what is it about? I don't know. It was a bald-headed man telling me about some products. He talked about chakras and he talked about alkaline water. Let's check it out. So now the three of us are going to check out the website to see what's going on. So please contact Dr. Beasley, contact Coach. Their numbers is right down there. 1707-529-0026. That's Dr. Beasley. I'm gonna call you Dr. Beasley because that's important, that card. And Coach, his number is 1315-846-2646. Okay, Coach.
Anytime somebody called me there, I go, hello, because that's my business line. I'm riding with Contessa and the phone rings. So I look down and it was the 315. So I go, hello. She said, hot dog. That's the voice I want talking to me.
So now number 4 of the 7 tactics is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and other prominent social media platforms. Now here are the numbers. So now you got to make the connection. You got 30 people a day because you got your referrals. Remember the referrals. So now 30 times 5 days a week. You could do it from Monday to Friday. You could do it from Tuesday to Saturday, whatever 5 days you want. That's going to equal to 150 people. 150 people times 4 weeks, 1 month. You're looking at 600. Okay? So now the prospect, 10% of that connection, you got 60 people. So now that's 60 people you will show interest in getting to know the business, so you can have a business presentation through Zoom, or you can watch the media video products by Angelique. But you don't even have to do a Zoom because you can just send them straight to the videos. You got by Ayurveda way of living. It's 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Limitless performance staff, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. These videos are short that it will keep your level of interest. Okay, so and then you have the Angelina guest referral, 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Your 3-click marketers. So you teach others to do the same. Cut, paste, and send. Each one, teach one. I love that, Coach. I'm going to patent it. I teach you, you teach someone else. Each one, teach one. That's how you will move on to your 10% of enrollment for your prospects as customers or brand ambassadors. Now, out of those 60 people, you get 10%, so you get 6. You have 6 guests or you have 6 brand ambassadors. You roll and you're doing the same thing. This will start the momentum for your wave bonuses. So you teach one. You got your 6 guests or brand ambassadors. You teach them because you want that momentum to continue. They start making money, and then you are making money. But this will help them to see the benefits of the wave bonuses. That's going to be, Coach is going to even talk about that a little later on. So, but we playing tag team. So Coach got us playing tag team. So I'm getting ready to turn it over to Mary. You take over.
Next slide, Coach. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. My name is Mary Collier. I have been working with the federal government for a total of 25 years, and come December of 2025, I will be joining the ranks of retirement. I have an MBA in business administration. I also have an MS degree in finance and accounting. And in 2001, my name was entered into the who's who at universities and colleges, right up there with Barack Obama. How cool is that? Okay, I'm going to continue to talk about Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook, what happened?
You're
Just a
on
sec.
there.
Okay, my computer started acting crazy. Okay, I'm back now.
Okay.
Facebook is really not my media of choice, because to me, Facebook is just what it says, social media. People go on Facebook just to socialize. They post stuff about their friends, their family, their vacations, the food they eat, all stuff that is not, they don't post content. You know, you don't find people posting good content on Facebook, but I have started posting on Facebook thanks to Coach, because he give us all these different reels and things that we can post on Facebook. I post on Facebook about once a day. I know a lot of people post on Facebook 2 and 3 times a day, but I only post once a day. You can create posting reels. You can also tell your story on Facebook. People on Facebook like to read stories. I don't know. I have an Instagram account, but I've never used it. Don't know too much about TikTok, but I guess I'm going to have to start learning how to use that, because Coach wants us to do 4 little mini TikTok reels for people that your best friends, your friends that you haven't talked to in a while, and people that's in your cell phone that you don't know how they got in your cell phone. You don't know why you connected with them. So we have to make those reels. So I'm going to start doing that sometime next week, this weekend, whatever. But Facebook, if people don't know, Facebook has 2.9 billion users, not professional users, where they just go out and just socialize. Now, LinkedIn, this is my platform of choice. I love to post on LinkedIn. Right now, LinkedIn has 290 million professionals, and you can search for any kind of prospect in your niche on LinkedIn. Say, for instance, if you in the nursing field and you want to connect with a lot of different nurses who are looking for new opportunities, all you have to do, go to LinkedIn in the search bar and you type in searching for opportunities nurses, and I guarantee you will get at least 1 million or so nurses out there that's looking for new opportunities. But you can narrow your search down also. You can, like I said, you can look for just about anybody on LinkedIn. You can search by their name, you can search by their company, you can search by their job title. And on LinkedIn, you can also publish articles. I have published a couple of articles on LinkedIn about the body chakras. I published one on the root chakra and the sacral chakra. They got pretty good hits. People did view them, but it didn't get a lot of comments, but they viewed them. And my second one is going to be on the solar plexus chakra. I'll be doing that next week sometime. And last night we were introduced to the 3-click marketing. Haven't got that mastered yet, but I'm working on it. This is where you can post on 3 different platforms at one time. And it's what I saw. It's going to be cool. It might be easy to learn, but like I said, I haven't mastered it yet, but I will. And the next one is nonprofit organizations. We all have nonprofit organizations in our city and our state. Just imagine, contacting all these nonprofit organizations and getting to know the president, the director, just how much business we can do. Where I live, I have a total of 20 nonprofit organizations. Haven't started contacting any of them yet, but I'm going to start doing that too. And once you develop a rapport with the people, like I said, the director, the president, whoever that runs the organization, you can start telling them about your business. Maybe you can start setting up Zoom meetings with them and go do demonstrations. But that's another way of to get your business out there. And with that, Coach, you're up next. I'm turning over to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, when I started out, I talked about being a decision scientist. So I'm encouraging you, based on new information, you can make new decisions. Barbara, I did not know when you introduced me to Miss Mary Collier, she would be the person she is. I want to thank you and your husband, Ollie, for introducing us to her. She is invaluable.
You're so welcome. We know who she is, and I'm happy to do this. So thank you.
I am so proud because of Dr. You have come into my life. Dr. Faye brought you in, and I want to thank you just for being who you are, because you're an inspiration to thousands of people that you have never met, some of whom you will never meet. But because of who you are and what you do every single day, you show up. God bless you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you. So we're talking about getting out, growing out of your comfort zone. Because if you stay in your comfort zone, had I stayed in my comfort zone and I kept talking about TikTok, all right, okay, darling, okay, darling, okay, I don't have your voice. And again, this community is so powerful. We got people like Darlene. I mean, and it's all documented. She goes through her resume, you go, hey, I want to know Darlene. You want to know Darlene. Why you want to know Darlene is you want to start referring. The same way we talk about Miss Elaine Short's book, I want you to start talking about Miss Darlene, because she shows people how for $90 a year, $10 a month, that's the license for being a brand associate. But by having a loyalty order, that makes you a legitimate home-based business. Miss Darlene knows how to show your person the mean or average income. I read yesterday between $46,000 and $56,000. She can show your new ambassador how to take more home legally. So I would get to know Miss Darlene. I mean, this community is incredible, absolutely incredible. And so guess what? One of the advantages of Facebook, and I mean, got people from my school. I have a classmate here. Oh God. I won't ask her to come out and talk, but Facebook, Instagram, TikTok is so far removed from me. But to grow is to progress, is to change. And if we're going to get into where we really want to get, you got to get out your comfort zone and you got to get with the new technology. So with Facebook, while as Mary talked about, why I do Facebook and I start out real early is because I just got to enhance my reach, meaning I can get out there. I'm too far out there because not knowing, I was inviting people in from France and the UK and all this. So now I look at where the person lives. And if you're in the United States, there are only 250 million people, excluding all the illegal Jamaicans here. So they're Oh, Michael, forgive me. I got Jennifer on the line. She might mute me out. But I'm saying there's enough prospects. So if I'm reaching out to 30 new people a day, I'm creating conversations. So it's a mechanism, it's a tactic. And you can't use, Cheryl, all these tactics and not be successful. It's impossible. But using these tactics of posting, doing reels, doing stories, it's absolutely amazing. And it doesn't cost anything. What it costs is you being a decision scientist, meaning I'm going to start making different decisions. By making different decisions, I'm going to bring about different energy, a different vibration. If I bring about a different vibration, I'm moving in a different direction. And that's what it takes. And I'm not talking now hearsay. 27 years of age, that's how I got my first Rolls Royce, by listening to my mentors and going out and executing. And there we had two tactics. The tactics was a flyer, and the other tactics was a Tupperware party. But if you do enough of anything, you'll be successful. But here, what we're talking about with the nonprofits, everyone here has a story. Everyone here, Michael, Dr. Beasley, Dr. Faye, Michael's wife negotiated something that, hallelujah, praise God, thank them for being here. So we have skills. So with the nonprofit, you want to sit at home and have them refer 5, 6, 7 people to you a week. Why? Because you have read their biography, you know their pain points, and they have a database. So you want to what? As Michael would say, be an ally. Be a resourceful ally. You can put people to work. I mean, you're not talking about a 7-Eleven. To get a license for a 7-Eleven, you have got to have a net worth of $150,000 to go sell hot dogs. I'm talking to you about selling Limitless Performance Stack. Each one you sell, you're at 27% in your pocket, in your pocket, in your pocket, in your pocket. That relates to $60. So $60, yeah, you're saying, yeah, he's a C student. It's a little more than 25%. What the company is understating, but over-delivering. And that's a whole different area. But guess what? Not everybody, Cheryl, is going to what? Do it. So you can then reach into a Chicago. You can reach into a Illinois. George, how many students there are that's sitting in a dormitory that understands social media? Miss Gloria, how many people you can reach out and touch? Powerful woman, quiet, but powerful, powerful, powerful in her own right. And so this here is strong. But let's talk about number 7. So number 7 is, what if there's a mechanism? What if there's a tactic that you can when I brought people in before, I'd say, look, give me a list of 150. I spoke to somebody and they said, Coach, you told me 125. And I said, okay, give me 125. Because if I've got 12 people and I've got 10 referrals out of them, 10 times 12 is 120. Even the C student knows that. And I did not attempt to sell them, Darlene. But I got those 120 and I say, Cheryl, here's what's happening. I got your name from Darlene. As you know, she's renowned in taxes. And what I'm doing is I'm creating my brand. And what I market is something called the Limitless Stack. And let me give you some of the advantages of the Limitless Stack. First of all, the Limitless Stack, it promotes a boost in energy, our vitality, promotes energy performance. Some people report that they have a better sex life, giving you the feeling to tackle any challenge that comes along. Say goodbye to midday slumps and hello to productivity. Who wants to say no to that? In addition to that, anti-aging effects. Renew is designed to promote DNA and telomere. Now, telomere I had to go look up. Anti-aging memory support. Who doesn't want more memory support? This means you'll not only feel great, but you'll look great. Keep your mind and body feeling youthful. So whether I'm talking to a 40-year-old that want to feel like 30, a 50-year-old that want to feel like 40, or a 70 plus that just want to 33. You know what I mean? Just joking, just joking. Improve memory. Renew helps support cognitive abilities to boost your memory functions. Just know what it is. But here's what I'm talking about. What if there's a tactic that you can go to your phone book? Everybody got one of these. So what I'm talking about is what? Being a decision scientist. Giving people something easy. So if the average person has between 300 to 500 contacts in their phone, you've totally erased the idea of 100, 125, 150. Because if there's no rejection zone, they can get any one of 4 scripts or 3 scripts, do a short reel, and get in contact with their old phone book. So this is how it works. If you're following the wave of success, for those of you that are new, Gloria, this is a new bonus. And so when you're sponsored 4, let me put it in another way. You got 4 SARS, 4 sisters, and you help them to sponsor 3. How many years you've been out of Lincoln helping others? So 4 times 3, even the C student knows that's 12. And you get those 12 to sponsor 3, so that's 36. So what we're doing is we're adding 4 plus 12 plus 36. I know this is right because I had Alice check it. I always have Alice check. Before I knew Darlene, I always had Alice check. And that comes up to 52. But, Mark, 52 people. with an average of 300 in their phone list, now you've got a universe, Miss Bay, Roxanne, good to see you, of 15,000 leads. Picture putting 15,000 leads through this tactic. It's incredible. Now, once you've done this, you're adding on to your income another $1,500. But having a universe of 52 brand associates with 15,000 leads with our skill level, that's why I said our future is in our hands. And hopefully you'll see it's not a bunch of hyperbole, it's substance, it's real. It's real. And so this is the young lady that did the very first reel. And boy, did she do a good job. Maybe she might unmute herself and tell us lately how she did this and how she feels. Last week, I'm listening to her, she sold a limitless stack. And I said, look, I left her and I did not come back home until I sold 2. And how I sold it was to a husband. And after he sold it, he was so excited. I said, now what? You want to kill your wife? He said, what are you talking about? So why don't you get her one? Michael, hanging around you. So here is Miss Jennifer.
Hey there, I've recorded this video for my friends who I haven't spoken to in a while. I'd love to find out what you've been up to and how we can support each other in these crazy times. Let's find a time to catch up over the next few days and discuss our post-COVID lives. We'll talk soon. See you later. Jennifer Lambert here. I recorded this video frankly for people in my contact list that, quite frankly, I don't know how we met or why I saved your number. Truly, I consider this a karma message. You know, put good karma out, receive good karma back. I know this must be catching you out of the blue, but I'd really like to know what you've been up to and how we can support each other. You know, since COVID, times have been really, really crazy. I'd like to find a time in the next few days to catch up with you and see how we can discuss our post-COVID lives. Networking is my specialty, and it would be my pleasure to help connecting you with some good people. Let's keep the karma flowing. See you soon.
Man, oh man, thank you, thank you, thank you. Picture having 2,000 people doing this. It's incredible. But then we gotta what? Get out of our comfort zone. And we gotta recognize that our future is in our own hands. Jennifer, if you can unhook and share.
Hi, Coach. Sure. Hi, everyone. Well, I didn't actually post it as a TikTok video. I use the TikTok platform to record it. And all I did, I didn't memorize everything all at once because that's a bit difficult. So what I did was line by line, I memorized just once, and then I would do each section, because if you know it's like in different parts of the house, outside, to make it more interesting. So it's like doing a reel. So I did each part, then stopped, then another part, then stopped, and then it came together. If I didn't like a part, I erased that part and I went back and redid it. And then I saved, and then I posted it on TikTok, then deleted it quickly because I don't want everyone to see that, because not everyone is the same. So I deleted it, I downloaded and deleted it. And then I sent it to people in my contact list on WhatsApp, because the videos are too large to be sent in regular messages or on Messenger.
Thank you. You're new to the community. You just started working. What's your feeling? Whatever you choose to share.
Oh, I'm really, really excited. Like I said in the morning meetings, I like the camaraderie of the group. I like the centerings in the morning. It sets me up for the day. And I'm a spiritual person, so I like that this kind of group that embraces spirituality first thing before they do anything. And of course, I had an issue, and coach sampled me some of the products, which made a huge difference. And I'm a nutrition coach. I'm a life coach. If I feel that there's something that is good for me, I like to share it with my friends and family and whoever else I know. I like people to be well, because I don't believe that age or being growing up in age, you should be sick. That's a fallacy. In my book, that's a fallacy. You can age gracefully and be well. So if I can find a product that's going to serve people like that, I am going to market it. And coach has been mentoring me, and it's been really good. He's a hard taskmaster, but he's a very good one. So I don't mind the pressure. So it's good pressure. And if you're not put in the pressure cooker, you won't you won't produce good results. So I'm here to serve and to be empowered, as well as to be rewarded. So this is a very, very good opportunity, and anybody here who is new, I encourage you to jump on the opportunity, because opportunity comes and it goes. And you may say, why didn't I do it? Like the man who was introduced to the Apple share, and he just did not jump on it. And look where Apple is. So jump on, get on board. Thank you.
Thank you. Barbara, it looked like it made sense to you. I'm going to come back to you because something she said, I saw your head going up and down. Okay, so simple rewards adventure, loyalty rewards. And so loyalty rewards means that you are going to get reward points for how long you keep taking the product. Referral rewards is what? Your profits, how much you earn. I've already sold today a limitless performance stack. I didn't have time to take her order. I told her at 6 o'clock, I'm going to call. And why I'm doing it at 6 o'clock is, Barbara, now that she has already made the commitment to do the stack, I'm going to what? Increase it, Barbara, because I'm going to recommend to her that, Elaine, she needs to go ahead. So I've sold the stack. Now, Dr. Beasley, I'm going to talk about the probiotic to go with it. So I've sold the stack already. She's single, or else I would have got a double stack. But I'm moving, now that she has already decided to get the stack, I wanted to get the what? Probiotic. Why? Because I take the probiotic And by the way, have your people take the probiotic at night. Okay? For commissions, it's 75 RV. For victory reward strategy, 150. Leadership rewards, advance, trips and incentives. This thing is out of sight. Okay? And if you don't understand, I will then sit with you. Now, on top of everything, we have, and this is because of Dr. Beasley, Dr. Fay, the real genius is Michael's wife. But Michael instigated. This is the 1% that is paid out on top of everything. I don't know about you, but this is our opportunity to get rich. And the first time I heard rich and I understood rich, a gentleman by the name of William Penpatrick said to me, I did like $80,000. Mr. Patrick looked at me and he said, son, you're no better than a garbage man. And I said, excuse me, under my breath. He said, do you know that a garbage, where do you live? I said, New York, sir. It was always sir with him. He said, well, a garbage man that catches a good winter. A garbage man that catches a good winter, meaning that there was a lot of snow. In 1970, there was no warming yet. So we had a lot of snow. That's how much a garbage man in New York could earn because of overtime. And so he was trying to tell me, look, son, rise above your thinking. Raise your level of consciousness. Raise your vibration. Pick it up. Don't worry about where you have been. Worry about where you can go. Pick it up. Come on up. I went, whoa. I was so proud because I thought I'd broken a ceiling. But the only ceiling I broke was the ceiling for my family. And so with this, a lot of people here are 60 and older. You can leave a legacy. You know why I don't remember my great-great-granddad? Brother ain't left me nothing. Now, if I was a Rockefeller, all right, Alice, we're going to put Alice in timeout. If I was a Rockefeller, I sure would have remembered the old man's name, boy. I would have been looking it up. Anyway, here. And so you don't even have to explain this. This is what I'm talking about. Company has prepared all this for us.
Anjali Global, the Ayurveda wellness company, revered, beloved, unconquered. As Anjali expands its presence across the United States to North America, South America, Asia, Europe, Africa, and around the globe, for a limited time, the company will set aside 1% of the market-specific reward volume generated annually to reward brand ambassadors who help us succeed in each market we enter. One freedom share is granted and reserved in your name when you join as a brand ambassador and choose to build your business with an order that generates 150 in reward volume. The best way to achieve 150 in reward volume and be granted one share is to purchase the Limitless Performance Stack, which 1, boosts your energy, 2, maximizes your genetic potential, and 3, keeps your blood sugar in check. Your granted freedom share is vested and earned after maintaining a 150 loyalty order for 6 months. 1/2 of a Freedom Share is further granted and reserved in your name when you enroll 3 brand ambassadors who each generate 150 in loyalty order reward volume. That half Freedom Share becomes vested and earned after 6 consecutive months of processing 150 in loyalty order reward volume for each of those 3 brand ambassadors. You are granted an additional half share for each brand ambassador exceeding 3, who becomes fully vested in the Freedom Shares program by maintaining a 150 RV loyalty order for 6 months. Suppose you are a social influencer or a professional like a doctor or personal services business, and developing consumers is your strength. In that case, you are awarded 1 vested Freedom Share each calendar year when you and your guests generate at least 300 in reward volume each month. Advance to and maintain the 10K producer or higher title for the calendar year and earn 1 vested Freedom Share. Freedom Shares are a rare commodity. Once the program is closed, only those who maintain their shares will benefit. Please be vigilant that you don't forfeit your Freedom Shares and your chance to earn perpetual income from this amazing program. If a brand ambassador is inactive for 3 months immediately following the vesting of their shares, they permanently forfeit all Freedom Shares. Generate less than 75 loyalty order RV monthly and forfeit 1/3 of all Freedom Shares. Generate less than 75 loyalty order RV for 2 months and forfeit 1/2 of the remaining Freedom Shares. Generate less than 75 loyalty order RV for 3 months and forfeit all remaining Freedom Shares. A vested Freedom Share is basically like owning a piece of the action. This is your opportunity to get in at the beginning of something big. Finally, you are in the right place at the right time with the right people. We look forward to adding value to your Freedom Shares by growing Anjali together.
Now, my question to you is where you can go, make $80,000, $100,000 a month. And any number I've spoken about tonight, I have personally done. But you've got a new company. And people come and go. Guys I went to school with in high school, some people I went to college with. Gloria, they ain't with us there anymore, right? Okay. But the point is, even some of those that have gone, George, what are they still doing? The mindsets are still the same. All mixed up and permanently set. I'm saying become a decision scientist. Let's grow out of our comfort zone because our future is in our hands. And with zest and vitality, this we can do. And so, Michael, once you, before Michael comes in, is there anybody, Michael, you're going to close us out. Is there anybody that'd like to share anything that has happened? Dr. Beasley, you want to share? Mary, in California, you want to share what happened last night or night before, now that you're hosting? Anyone, just come on in and share.
Well, I thought last night was super fantastic. I learned a lot of things that I was hesitant to get involved in, but I learned a lot. So I'm all in.
That's
Thank
what
you,
I'm
Coach.
talking about, all in. And so Mary has been all in with me for 20 years. I know she He's only 19, but
You bet. I'm only 19 and a half.
okay, 19 and a half. But we're willing to help. It's crazy. I'm leading the charge. We'll set your accounts up for you and then record it and teach you how to do it. There are advantages of being a C student because I know what I don't know. But once you teach me something, Lord have mercy, look out. I've actually gone to Alice's, not Alice, I went to Elaine's house. I wanted to order something. And I went to Elaine's house. They set the computer up. It was from Max Steingart. And they ordered it. And then it went to Elaine. Why it went to Elaine is she ran a facility that we could get some free printing. But the time it took. So I'm saying grow out of your comfort zone because it's out of your comfort zone where your millionaire ship. And we've got people on this line that got net worths over $1 million. Because a piece of property in California can cost a few dollars, right, Mary? Cheryl? You know, who would ever thought that property could cost that? You talk about Dr. Beasley, I mean, that's the way it is. But being a cash millionaire is a whole different game. And leaving some legacy is a whole different thing. Thank you, Mary. Anybody else would like? Dr. Beasley, you want to share, sir? You definitely don't need to be on this. Here's a man that has run a practice for several years. And his wine label, Lord have mercy, we got to start promoting that wine. Because I've had wine on the Rhine, but I've had wine, and he takes me to this winery, right? I'm a minute over. Takes me to this winery. Now, how you gonna take somebody from South Bronx to a winery? I mean, the original wino. And so he say, we're gonna go wine sipping. I go, oh. You don't know what's about to happen, buddy. we're coming from the ghetto. We pray about this. A wine tasting? Yeah, I got your wine tasting. Roll me out of there. Dr. Beasley, I hope I didn't embarrass you that day. Jennifer, just unhook him. Oh, wait, I can't.
But Coach, that day we went wine tasting. So eventful. Nate was with us. Nate Jackson, 3 people who need to know somebody. Big dog Nate. And Nate doesn't drink, but boy, at that winery, the enthusiasm of the hostess and how she took us from seed to harvest and embraced us, had us be a part of it. What was going to be like maybe 30 minutes there and a couple of samples. She kept bringing it on. And out of that, not only the purchase of wine and the tip to her, but we took away greatness and ideas to integrate into our life and our business. And thank you for bringing that up, Coach.
Thank you. Oh man, I love traveling with Nate. You know, I get on the airplane and we're going to you go from here to Japan, and Nate doesn't drink. So they bring him drinks for him, they bring drinks for me. We go from Japan to KP, Kuala Lumpur. They bring him drinks for him, bring him drinks for me. Everything is fine. We go from Kuala Lumpur to Thailand. They bring him drinks for him, drinks for me. That's why I travel with Nate. Nate Jackson, best person to travel with. If I was with Contessa, she might, in between, she gonna have a few. But Nate, oh man, I said, Nate, I don't want you to change, my brother. I tell you, drinking is bad for you. Let me do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I no longer drink, but I just love being able to share what it's about and people appreciating what I've done with planting the seed, harvesting it, bringing it forth as biodynamic, and it's joyful to be able to share.
A lot of us do not understand that, but as a person that manufactures, you're talking about planting the seed, watching it grow. How long does it take to get a vineyard to produce?
You can do what they call a field blend in 3 years. That means they'll take the fruit from my 3-year-old vineyard and put it with mature vines. But for you to have a mature vine that stands, or grape that stands by itself and has distinctness, it's 5 to 7 years.
5 to 7 years.
Yeah.
And if I don't want to put your business in the street, but is it 1 acre you have?
No, I had 5 acres that I planted the vineyard, cultivated it, grew it, and then I would source additional fruit to put with that and put that together and sold it to a bonded winery. But in addition to that, I created a wine club. I was 27 years with the wine club, and we collectively went through this whole process. Every member, based on their contribution at the end of the year at harvest, got an allocation. And invariably, there was more wine than we ourselves could consume. And we donated that to churches, nonprofits, and out of that was a community. There's been businesses spawned out of that, marriages, relationships. There's a YouTube out there. It's called Loyal Order of the Grape Knife 2022. It's on YouTube. You can see it's all good.
Loyal
Order
of
the Grape Knife. Whimsical. We always had to have fun. Loyal Order of the Grape Knife 2022.
Now, let me ask you a question to everybody here. When's the last time you joined a community like this? We went from Elaine Short, author, okay, ran a budget of over $1 million. Alice, over 20 years as an insurance agent. The burn cycle is like a year and a half. Notice she said she was blessed to own her own home. 90% of the people, 99% of the people here today, I'm looking down at the list, own their own home. 99. This community is strong and we can do great things. But you've got a guy that's telling you 3 years. I'm telling you, we can do this in 18 months. You can have your harvest, whatever the number is, 25, 1,000 a month, 30, 40, 50 a month, and any number I have just mentioned I've hit consistently. And it's not because I'm smart. It's because I've recognized and chosen to become a decision scientist. I've chosen to grow out of my comfort zone. And I've realized that as an immigrant and an average person, I have to take my future in my own hands. Michael, I'll turn it over to you for a closing.
Okay, so you don't have to call me afterwards. Remember when you asked me last time what my feedback was? Do you remember? Well, so you don't have to call me again because I'm just tell you the same thing. Anyway, acknowledging the fact that we're over, I want to tell you a couple things. One is I love the decision scientist. I even looked up, as I do now, because I got A's instead of C's, and I thought I was smart. But what I do now is I copy a C person, so I don't know what that makes me anymore. But anyway, I looked up on on Alice's trick as far as using my telephone to find out the definition of scientist, and they said it was as a person is a study or is an expert knowledge of one or more of the natural or physical scientists, like a research scientist. And I thought, that's really cool, because after 6 years of college and 6 years of network marketing, I had a mentor named George Adair, and he used to give me books to read. He gave me a book one time that was so thick. It was produced about 800 years after Christ, but it was a group of people that were dedicated to Christ, and they wrote a book called the Urantia. But man, was it heavy. And so one day I know I'm supposed to not take any shortcuts, but could you give me the cliff notes of that book? Because I don't think I'm ever going to get through it. What's it about? And he said, the purpose and meaning of life. I said, the purpose and meaning of life. Far out. What's that? Okay. What does that mean? What is the purpose and meaning of life? If that's what it's about, tell me more about it. He says there's three things you got to really focus on, according to the book. Number one, you got to learn to make decisions. That's why I wrote it down. Told me number two, to learn to make decisions. And I'm so smart, I knew what number three was. So learning to make decisions is what we all got to do. That's why we come here. That's why we come in the morning. We learn to make decisions. I don't know. Can you see what it says on my shirt here? Can you see that? Well, say what it says, David.
I have to get somebody to read it for me.
Okay, I'll read it for
Alice.
you.
No, I can do it. Unless Alice, unless you're the lead dog.
Pin him. Pin it. Now hit pin. Unless you're the lead dog, the scenery never change. Unless you're the lead dog, the scenery never change.
So that's a decision we all have to make. I mean, we have David supporting and encouraging and being an example of a lead dog, but all this talent that's on this phone today has to decide to be a leader. I have to decide to be a leader. Every time I decide to be a leader, my life changes for the better. Now I fall down and I get bucked off, I do things. But if you change, you're not looking, you get the picture of the story. So we are following David, but what we're following him with is leader. And this is, sometimes I think people think that he exaggerates. Are you looking at my chest? What if I did that to you? No, I'm kidding.
I started to comment, but I said, this is a serious moment. So I'm gonna stop.
Anyway, in 1970, we had this conversation, David and I did last night. In 1970, David in New York took $3.5 million in sales. They sent an airplane for him so he could bring certified checks back with $3.5 million. We talked about that. And that's a lot of money, right? But I like to look out what that kind of money would be today. Depending on inflation and things of that over the time, it's about $25 million. So for David to do the same thing he did in 1970, he would have to take $25 million on the airplane this time to make it equal. And he's gotten smarter. So when he tells you these things can be done, they can. Because sometimes he doesn't exaggerate, and doesn't tell the truth. He talks too low. I know that's hard to believe that David would talk too low. But there's actually, as of 2020, 331 million plus in 2020, 331 million, not counting illegal immigrants, whatever, since whenever. There's 1,500 Venezuelans going into the United States every day right now, and this is the downtime. Wait till it quits raining in the Panama area so they can get in easier. I mean, we have so much potential here. It's crazy. And taking advantage of it and believing in David and getting our own victory that we've all had, because this is a great group of people. There's no question about it. I think it's a good name, Champions Call and Champions University. And you ladies, I swear, us guys got to get on the horse ourselves. But I mean, from Barbara to Elaine, when Elaine talks, I say this, but when she talks, I sit up straight, man. I know I'm supposed to do something now. And Alice and Mary, Barbara, I mean, it's like there are so many great people on this call that I just look forward to working with you guys in the future. God bless. Namaste.
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 I want to thank
Namaste.
Rajiv, Marvin, and Brad for bringing us this opportunity. It's the best closeout opportunity I've ever had in my life. And if we just stick together, grow together. Ali, Barbara, thank you. Mary has been an enormous plus.
Oh, yeah.
Each and every one of you, from Jennifer, Dr. Beasley, Michael, Mary, Lord have mercy. For 20 plus years we've been together. Cheryl, always reliable. Darlene, George, you're there. Gloria, I want to welcome you. I know I wasn't the best behaved at college, but I'm trying to get better, girl. Roxanne, good to have you on. Sean, I know you're working, but your ears are on. Mark, I know you're working, but your ears are on. To each and every one of you, we've had a great day. I'm gonna go out now and do some sales. And next week, 8:30, we have got a call. And 8:45, we do meditation. And we'll have another great week. But next week, I guarantee you're going to be floored. And it's not hype. Every single thing that you're seeing, you're going to see at a corporate level. Marvin and Brad and Nancy got stuff. I started to mess up. Start to say that S. But Barbara, they got stuff that the average person is gonna raise you up. Barbara, you gonna jump out your chair. Okay? You gonna start walking on your own, darling.
Yeah.
Next week, I want to get the strongest turnout we've ever had. And I'm not joking. Michael saw what is about to come down from a company point of view. And I've never had a company do something like what is about to take place. But I'm telling you, oh man, my watch is talking to me now. Lord, I done got high tech. When your watch talk to you, time to take it off. But I'm telling you, next week, if you believe in what we do, which is Freedom Now, Legacy Generator, next week, bring 3 people. Next week, bring 3 people. God bless you. And
Coach, may I say something? Coach, may I say something before you end? I invited Gloria Moore the last minute and she jumped on, so I'd like to welcome and congratulating her.
Oh, Miss Moore, Miss Moore, Miss Moore, Miss Moore. Gloria, good to have you. Good to have you, Gloria. Miss Moore, I met you once, and I've got people that I've met once that have been with me for 20 years. Michael, how long you been with how many?
51 now.
51 years. So you're in for a heck of a ride. But I tell you what, those that have stuck with me, we've all gone to the bank together. God bless you and thank you. And Jennifer, thank you for recognizing her, and I look forward to working with you tirelessly. Okay.
The wrap.
Save this. Thank you, Mary. And Mary, guess what? You didn't have to pay any dues. No,